Today we have the Aorus FV43U 43-inch brightness powerhouse versus the Samsung Odyssey Neo G7 43-inch model. We'll be taking a look at a variety of scenes in this final battle between these two monitors. 8 zones on the left versus 360 zones on the right. Which one is better? Which one should you buy? We're going to find that out today. Both of these monitors are excellent at their current prices. But before we begin, I will say this. You have to keep in mind that these are 4K 43-inch gaming monitors. You have to look at the overall picture, the value you get at these prices. If you go into Reddit or go looking for problems, you're gonna find them. What I usually do is when I buy a monitor, I set it up to the way I like it. I watch some trailers and I play a game. If it does everything I need it to, then I know it's a good monitor. Both of these monitors are not perfect. Each has their own issues, and we're going to cover that today. And I'll give you my opinion on why it does and does not bother me. I've made many videos of both of these monitors, and at the current prices, to me they're no-brainers. Specifically, if you love PC, which the Orus does well, or if you love everything, especially next-generation consoles, which the Odyssey does well. There's something for everyone between these two monitors. Friends, don't forget to hit that like button so more people can see this video to help them know the differences, so they don't waste their hard-earned money. Consider subscribing if you want more videos just like this one, showcasing technology in a variety of ways to help you make that awesome buying decision. On the left, we have the Aorus 43-inch FV43U, a 4K VA 144Hz QLED panel with 97% of DCI-P3 color coverage and support for HDR 1000 with that brightness canon in SDR mode of 720 nits. Yes, this monitor can get very bright. And on the right, we have the Samsung Odyssey Neo G7. This is the Neo variant of the G7 line at 43 inches. Also here, we're looking at a 4K VA 144Hz mini LED monitor with HDR 600 support and an SDR mode of about 415 nits in a full white window. I will be freeze framing certain sections to point out a couple of things. But as we're going through the video, the Orus on the left shows a brighter image. It has 8 vertical zones, but the blacks get really black. The only issue with this monitor is that the viewing angles are very bad. 1 to 2 people wide, that's about it. Once you go 3 to 4, it starts to degrade very fast. But the color pop is there with that QLED panel. The brightness is amazing and has to be seen if you need that impact. In SDR mode, this is the brightest monitor I have ever seen. And the most colorful. The Orus can be put in any gaming room with an ambience lighting setup, major brightness or none, or cave. The Orus will give you enough brightness so you can see your movies and games with simplicity, with ease. And just for example, to show you that brightness difference, on the left we have the Alienware AW3423DW QD-OLED gaming monitor that has a typical of 250 nits in SDR mode, while on the Orus on the right, we're looking at 700 plus nits. Look here at Call of Duty. It's blowing out the image because it's super bright, but for an SDR image to look this good, what I'm seeing, it does not look blown out, it looks really deep. I'd be playing on the Orus all day long, but that's in SDR mode. A lot of people can't even use HDR, so keep that in mind. HDR would look better on the QD-OLED, is that per pixel dimming just destroys every single technology. While the Neo G7 43, this specific model of the Neo line, handles everything really well, and to be honest, it's really a TV disguised as a monitor. The TV menu, the smart apps, everything is exactly like the Q90B 43-inch model. But that model is a little bit glossier versus this matte coating. Yes, both of these monitors have matte coatings, and the coating is about the same on both. But the mini LEDs do give you a better contrasty picture, deeper blacks. It'll satisfy many, and it's perfect for next generation consoles. While the Orus is a perfect PC monitor. Again, I love that brightness impact with Civilization 5. I can't find that on any other monitor on the market today. Not even my brightest SDR monitors. This is it. Yes, the viewing angles are bad, but for a PC user, you will have no issue. And that's about it. I mean, other than the space audio, which the audio is a tad better on the Orus is brighter, a tad more colorful. The contrast is really nice. 8 vertical zones, but it's super bright. And with this VA panel on the left, it's above average. I can only imagine if it had the zones, how much more impactful it'd be. And this 43-inch Orus is perfect for your PC gaming. Not so much with consoles, as when I set up a console, the overdrive, even unbalanced, looks a tad smearish. But on PC, I don't see a thing. So when you go to 60 Hz, the panel is a little slower. You need to keep this at 144. But turning on over to the Neo G7, now here the smear looks very severe. I have not noticed this degree of trails or a messed up looking of the image, say on my Xbox or PS5. This is on the PC, and that's why I always will say, this is a TV disguised as a monitor. PS5 and Xbox look awesome, especially at this price point. The Orus is a faster monitor because it's a PC monitor, but it doesn't play so well with consoles. While the Neo G7 43, I would say, is a perfect entertainment monitor or display. Yes, you gotta deal with the matte coating on both monitors, though the Orus is a bit more reflective. But at these prices, the value is there on both. These screens don't lie, though the Neo G7 Mini LED will always have a deeper picture because of those 360 zones. That's something to keep in mind, as if you see them side by side, that's the most dramatic thing between the two. Let's freeze frame a couple of pictures so you can see what I'm talking about. Right here with the eclipse, you can see on the left with the Orus, because it's a really bright image. As you can see, the sun is brighter on the left versus the right, but the zones on the Neo help it tremendously, at least in the middle of the moon, to look more inky, more black. It's a deeper picture. If you see any color discrepancies, that's due to the brightness of the Orus. These are recorded together, so yes, one will blow out the other. So I'm trying to show you, the Orus is about 300 nits brighter than the Neo. Look at that brightness impact. Look at the lighting here. The Orus destroys the Neo. It is so bright. But yes, the Neo has a deeper picture. So many of you want that. In this picture, the Neo looks deeper. It looks blown out on the left, but that's the brightness impact, while still looking deep and colorful. But the Neo doesn't need to get that bright, at least not in this scene. And especially if you don't need it. At the current prices, friends, the Neo G7 43 is an amazing value. Because you get that impact of that size, the mini LED technology, the smart features, perfect for your next generation consoles. And if you want it for PC, it handles it very well. Just keep in mind, if you're coming from premium, this is mid-tier. Here with this red circle, the mini LED picture on the right looks deeper. Here with the skateboard, you can easily see the top corner. It's way brighter on the Orus versus the Neo. But at the bottom of the skateboard, there's a logo. It looks brighter on the Neo because of that mini LED technology. While on the Orus, it can't get that black. So again, you do gotta give and take. These are two different kinds of technologies offering something different in completely the opposite way. Brightness power on the left versus the overall contrast value on the right. Brightness impact funness. Is that even a word? Or the toned down, controlled mini LED contrast. That still gives you an amazing picture and does a lot well for the current price point. I'm not here to tell you which one you should buy. I'm here to showcase the differences to help you make that awesome buying decision. Personally, for a PC user, the Orus is a better buy, but if you want this for TV, next generation consoles, for a spare bedroom, the Neo G7 is a no-brainer. When this was released, it was about $1,000. That was kind of crazy. But now at the current prices, over 50% off. That is crazy. And it's a must-buy for that 43-inch size. Just don't come from an OLED or a high-tier monitor and expect the best of the best. The Neo G7 is a mid-tier 43-inch mini LED monitor. One more time, a TV disguised as a PC monitor, but a very good monitor for a variety of content. With those smart apps, a perfect bedroom TV for anyone, and at this amazing price point. While the Aorus FV43U is a very good above-average monitor. For that 43-inch size, that QLED color, and above-average fast panel, this monitor will give you that impact in any kind of lighting setting. Though the viewing angles need a lot of work. Friends, I hope I was able to show you some differences between these two amazing monitors. I actually use these on a daily basis. From time to time, I hook up my Civilization 5 and play it on the Orus. It just looks so good. Because you get that 43-inch size, which I'm not used to so much on the PC side of things. Well, on the Neo, I use it for my PS5 and Xbox. And when I want to watch a YouTube video, I connect through the streaming apps. Both amazing monitors at amazing prices. Friends, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did find this video helpful, please hit that like button so more people can see it to help them make that awesome buying decision. Consider subscribing if you want more videos just like this one. Breaking news, reviews, and everything in between. Thanks for watching, friends. Stay safe out there. I'll see you guys next time.